Okay, we're going to the Naadam Festival. This is the most important festival in all of Mongolia. It's always in July. So they have stuff like archery, horse racing, and wrestling. I believe it's called Bhok, B-H-O-K. So we're gonna check this out. You know, I'm wearing my Bahamas hat. It's kind of funny, but it's the only kind of hat I have. A lot of people here are wearing this kind of hat. So a lot of people here work with horses and stuff like that, and nomads. So they have similar hats. Of course, they don't say Bahamas, but anyway, I'm just about to go in and see what it's like. Inside the little stadium, or whatever you want to call it, park. I'm gonna go sit down and watch the show. Bonus points if you know who this is. Group of people with hats similar to the one that I wear. Very nice colors. And there's a traditional dress that the women wear. I've seen that around before in different colors. We're coming around again. All these beautiful colors. Nice flags too. This is a sight to see if you're ever in Mongolia. Also, every city of considerable size has one of these. This population of Bulgan is only about 11,000 and they have one. So, Ulaanbaatar is the largest city, and that has, I think, about 1.5 million people, which is about half the size of the whole country, half the population of the whole country. Roughly, I think 49% I've read. Also, about 40% of the country is nomads, so I guess the rest make up these small cities. The next biggest city, which is Dahan, is only about 110,000. Now this is an interesting character right here. And so are these costumes. One of many very colorful costumes from Mongolia. There he is again. I guess that's supposed to be a dragon? Here's some people from town and their children dressed up in traditional costumes. Again, very colorful. I guess this is a military vehicle. I see soldiers inside. Another SUV. There it looks like another military figure. Some more traditional dancing. Here's the fire that goes up on during the whole festival. Here are the traditional buck wrestlers. Now, many of these wrestlers are starting to get into sumo now, and they're actually dominating sumo so much that they haven't allowed as many Mongolian wrestlers in there because they're beating almost all the Japanese wrestlers. And a couple of the Mongolian wrestlers have become yokozuna, which is the highest honor. So we're on our way to the horse racing as part of Naadam. This is a little bit away. It's not at the same location where it was at yesterday. So I guess it's about 15 minutes away. So I guess it's on the outskirts of Bulgan. A lot of people camping on our way here. Again, you'll see more gurs, or as I call them sometimes, yurts. But the term they use here is gur. Here is where we're going for the actual horse racing. Looks like it's on the side of the road. Lots of tents, and there's some gurs there too. There's police. They're all over the place. I guess to control traffic makes sense. So, oh. Okay, so we parked for the horse racing. Here's everybody, I guess, parked across the street. Interesting parking on the road, or I'm sorry, on the hill there. Just parking randomly, and there's no parking spots here. And then there's some people with their horses. I guess they just leave them there. Nobody's going to take them. But, yeah, we're waiting, I guess. I don't know if these are racing horses or something else, but...
Be careful.
Walking towards where all the horses will be. Nice background there. All the mountains. Something about this country that not a lot of people know is it actually has 250 days of clear skies, or sunny skies, a year, the most of any country. Here come some of these cars. I suppose these are supposed to lead the way, so let's see what happens. There they are. Here they come. Probably teenagers or maybe junior high kids.